The state capital. It's where decisions are made to serve the people of the state. It keeps order and balance in the communities. It's where the people make their voices heard, where lawmakers gather to decide what they think is best for the people, and sometimes what they personally believe is right. We live in a time of great advances and changes in the world, in our country, and in our own state. Things are progressing at such a rapid pace, and sometimes it is hard for government and society to keep up. And sometimes history has to repeat itself over and over before we learn from it. Sometimes the worst has to happen before we see things the right way. We now have the opportunity as a state and country to make great changes that will unite and strengthen our citizens and communities. Slowly, gay people in Utah are being more accepted, but are still being denied the basic civil rights that most others enjoy. Being able to marry whomever they choose, to work and live wherever they desire without fear of losing their apartment or their job, simply because of their sexual orientation. It's hard enough being different than everyone else, not to mention being treated unequally for something you are unable to change. The things that make Utah communities strong are the foundation of families and support from their communities. And those are the things being withheld from the LGBT community in several ways. Don't you think those same things that strengthen everyone else would also be a great strength to the LGBT community? Wouldn't we see big changes for good if we allowed those people who are already among us the support and acceptance through giving them the rights everyone else enjoys? Wouldn't they then be able to contribute more to society and share their talents and abilities in more ways? Gay people have been among us and hiding among us for as long as we know. Some show themselves and who they are, but the majority don't. They fear being treated as inferior. They try their best to blend in, to be straight, to not be different. And in the end, it only makes things worse. I believe we have a great opportunity now to make a change for good in our communities within Utah, to accept people for who they are and support them in being a part of our society. We can choose to stand against it and fight it, just as people fought against the civil rights for blacks in the 1960s. Or we can learn from history and see that the quicker we move to accept and support the LGBT people around us, the better off we will be, and we will see positive changes and growth in our state as we support gay couples in making legal, binding commitments to each other, to be able to adopt children who need a home and loving parents, and in sharing their talents and abilities with our communities as a family unit. Marriage equality is about equality. It's about having the same rights and responsibilities as every other citizen. It's about the long journey that we are still on to meet the vision of our founding fathers. All men are created equal, and they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Among those are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We all as human beings want to love and to be loved. We long to be part of a family, a community, to belong to something greater than ourselves, to feel valued and important. We can't change what has happened in the past, but we have the choice now to choose which side of history we want to be on. And we should choose to love and to support the LGBT community in their relationships so that we can make the world a better place, starting here in Utah.